Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore. Wait a minute, this music isn't right, the scene isn't right. Hang on. That's more like it. And now it's time for the show for all creatives. Nevermind the Furthermore. Your source for conversation, inspiration, and fun. With your host, Nicholas Anthony Tockert. He's an artist, a writer, a swordsman, and a game designer. He knows how to use the sword and axe in historical battles without anybody getting hurt too much. He's also the Manatee Man, Master of Marketing. And he may even have a guest or two. One thing, though, to be certain. Just don't call him a cryptid. With that, it's about time for the show. So sit back, enjoy, and have some coffee and chat with us.
Good morning, Nevermorians. I'm your host with the most, Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert, coming at you over the airways on WNTF. Never mind the furthermore. Never mind the furthermore is brought to you with the love and support of our good friends over at the Independent Creator Directory. That's indiecd.org, your one-stop shop for the best and the brightest authors, artists, and other creatives. If you are looking for someone to help you make your dream a reality. If you are someone who desperately needs an editor, I know so many that do. I do. If you need a flatter for your comic, if you need a musician to compose original music for your ads, and so many other great folks like game designers and swordmasters who shall remain nameless but tend to be rather poofily haired some days, go to indiecd.org. And if you are a creative or somebody in the creative fields and you are looking for a place where perhaps you want to advertise your services and become part of a community, IndieCD is the place to be. There's nothing like it on the wholes of the internet. It should, and it will in time, be huge. And Joe Bachman is an absolute saint for setting it up. We're also made possible by sales of the Simple Sword, the Fighting Axe, and the Simple Spear, all part of my ongoing, seriously guys, it's ongoing, series of Western martial arts manuals designed to help you go from having never handled the sword to teaching the art to others. And of course, Hates and Hellfire. A dark secret has claimed 2 lives and is hunting an innocent child at the edge of the Appalachian Mountains. Only his aunt, a plucky reporter, her cameraman, and a very odd cat stand against the forces of darkness. Now, let's get into accountability. Accountability for yesterday is mixed on my account. In part because I had some challenges as a parent that took up a portion of my time. Still, I did manage to get a little bit more. Again, we're fighting word for word, typa, to try to get a bit farther with Hates and Hellfire 2, which does have a proper name to it, but I'm not telling you it. In part because I'm almost not sure if I want to change it or not at this late date. I'm not sure because I haven't been a. I like to say start a story going. I think the camera's going to be mostly focused on this, and by the end of it, it kind of wobbles around. So it may or may not have a working title scenario. Still, I got the message that always delights my soul. After the string of, and that's nightmare fuel, which again delights my soul. Few things are greater than having my beloved beta readers slash editors slash proofreaders slash the pantheon of goddesses who keep making sure my books are capable and keep me motivated, so I'm not just typing around in a void of misery. And there's the wall. I'm very pleased with the "and there's the wall" comment because in a little twinge, a tiny twinge of the Nick field, a sparkle of the Nick field, as I continue typing, instead of going over the comment or through the comment or past the comment, as it usually does, because at this phase, all my typos that they've caught are highlighted. And I've learned do not go back and worry about the typos or weirdness until I'm done with the first draft. Then I get to circle back and go, okay, they fixed this, they said this. See, now, this doesn't make sense now, but now that I've gotten past it, it makes sense. The faith, and there's another double word, etc. I don't do that till I've got the full start story finished. That way I can do things like make sure I didn't switch names, which has happened before, or something stupid. So, it is being enjoyed and they are suffering, those who have finished it, to where it is, as much as I am for the next bit, which is good motivation because they lovingly nudge and unce. So, I unfortunately get a taste, just a little sliver of the horror that I visit upon my friends. For those of you who think, Nick, you're always pushing people like nudge, nudge, as they say, quicheing around here. No. For every one that I get, I swear the ladies in my life give me back threefold at least. But Nick, you usually get stuff done. Yes, because I have constant. And yes, I'm counting Joe as one of the ladies in this case. Because it's funny. Rower, yes. I love how I can hear a gesture at this point. But if, my cat, unless one of you was goofing around, someone turned my camera turned off for a second. Anyway, and it literally it hit the button like stop cam. Anyway, the Nick field lives to amuse. Every once in a while, my computer will sound like a small jet engine taking off. And I look at it, and then it settles back down. Anyway, back to its comfortable silence. I am under constant pressure to do the projects that I need to do, which is why sitting next to me on the floor is something remarkable. It is an object that I have wanted, a very specific object, for a very long time, to which my wife realized, wait, I hint at wanting something and you bend over backwards to get it. Yes. But you will immediately put off something you want for years or decades. Yes, I'm your husband. That's how it's supposed to work. I will get around to it. And she invoked her version of one of the most dangerous things that can ever leave my mouth. And I need to wait at least 3 more seconds before I can say it, because I know how the algorithm works. There we go. The hell you say. And I say that because the little scanner bots check for swearing in about the first 10 minutes. So I like to make sure I've gotten past that before I even have a chance of slipping. And she ordered something. Now, what could be in about a little over a foot by foot cubic box that would make me react like this? Well, I'd love to tell you, and I will, tonight during the Historical Fencing Guild stream, because your suffering amuses me, and I, am owed that. In other news, last night was delightful. Because I ended up taking a nap out of what we'll call stress exhaustion and physical oopsie, I had the privilege of staying up and watching, in parts, the the blood moon, the lunar eclipse, the astrological effect. And I have to phrase it that way because, though I don't know if she's in the chat, I don't check my comments until, I start my show. I go past the thing. That way I don't lose track of what I'm saying. I chatted with Sarah because she was up. And Sarah, I hope your leg is doing better. We are definitely pulling for you, dear. But as I sat on a metal crate, because if I sat on was it the bottom? It was either the bottom or the second to bottom stair. On the milk crate, I could look from my porch and see the moon, but still be relatively well lit. But unfortunately, it meant, unlike my usual time spent on my porch, my back was not completely to a wall. So it required frequent and random looking around just to stay situationally aware. And I got to watch this, this one didn't feel beautiful. I hate to put it that way. It did not feel beautiful. Felt many things, but not beautiful. As I was getting ready to go out and do this, I was really tempted to Photoshop Carl's head onto one of the pictures from the Hellboy movie. And I still may do that randomly. But, and I say this with all glee, my old age has made me cautious of unnecessary conflict. I have no delusions of grand heroism, especially as that day had gone and as I was feeling. So I sat out and I watched until such time as it was time to, I don't need to be out here anymore, and go in. Now, we had all the cues and set up for a major storm to hit last night. All the tension, all the pain, all the let's go. It did not. So I'm sitting here right now with my ears popping and clicking, wondering when the shoe is going to drop in my area. But I went in from my lovely viewership of this astronomical event and hopped on Facebook because I was compelled to write. And it was suitably Lovecraftian. And really, I am torn whether this belongs in Through the Thinning Veil 2 or is going to be part of Haints and Hellfire 2 or Haints and Hellfire 3, because Haints and Hellfire 3 does indeed have a working title and a rough concept. I don't know how this is happening, but it is. So I got to sleep around because I still had to do my physical therapy because, of course, I'd put it off like I always do. I got to sleep somewhere between 3 and 4. And then got up roughly my normal time. So I'm a little tired. But it was inspirational and it set up for Rodminian terror. So I'm pleased with that. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you can look at that post. Be aware that if you do, you will likely see that material used again elsewhere in one of my writings. Possibly as part of the jumping off point in Haints and Hellfire 2. But it's weird. It's a very Haints and Hellfire 3 feeling thing. Which, that should get people going, what is Nick on? Oh, I'm on that good spooky stuff right now. I'm on we're barreling towards St. Patrick's Day, and I'm on second or third Halloween, or, wait, it's 2025, so first Halloween of the year. There are multiples, folks. Hint, hint, ton of bricks. The veil wasn't thin, but boy, was it twisted. Spun up like a sheet caught in a vacuum cleaner. Yeah. That, I wish I had written that analogy down. That was a good analogy. But for the rest of today, I should be getting some writing done because I have at least 2 doctor's appointments today. At most 2 doctor's appointments because they did that thing where they scheduled them for me. And look, they're an hour apart, but they're both hour-long doctor's appointments in 2 different facilities. So I will have to run like Hades to try to make it from one across the river to the other. May the farce be with me. And may the farce be with you and also with you. May your lightsaber never go limp. Call. Now I'm thinking of all these bad Irish spun Jedi quotes, and now I'm like, no, I know what I want to see. I want to see a Bostonian Celtic Jedi. What color Jedi are you? Tweed. Donk. A Jedi in a scally cap. Let's go. Oh, where's Sword Sage when I need him? Where's Sword Sage when I need him? Because he knows. He knows. Anyway. So hopefully I will get some writing done. Hopefully I'll be back before the storms get too spicy. And I warn everyone, I do have a scheduled video at 8 o'clock. I set it up so people would know, yes, I'm doing it. I missed 2 in a row. Because of the issues and the unexpected nap, I didn't get to record anything I really want to. But the wind's slated. Hey, you might have 20 to 30 mile an hour winds, so normal. With 50 mile an hour gusts, so suck. Because there is nothing like driving down the road and seeing a semi get hit with one of those and decide, I need to be in the shoulder of the opposite lane. To joke. You do not want to be the little car between the semi and the shoulder. Seen that a couple times. Nearly been that. When the wind is blowing from the west and I'm heading south, I do not pass semis. I don't care. Because I've seen them break a tree line and go, whoop! I've also been in back when I was driving Little Saturn. Come off the ramp, catch that. Whoop! Nah, you have to think really more three-dimensionally than most people do while they're driving. Because full lateral movement is totally possible. I'm going to get right off the line of attack. It's Spanish driving. Spanish magic driving. There you go. Ooh, ooh, I like that. I like how that feels. It's a thing in my mind. It tingles. But I'm going to run Joe's ad. I'm going to get back to your comments because I have 124 comments looking at me. 125. I'm going, guys. I'm going. Let's just see if I can get this launched before I have 120. Never mind. All right. To Trey, who just sent me this lovely, lovely little video about a penguin. This is why I write horror, so I don't have to be that honest to medical professionals. Anyway, at 134 comments, thank you all. And the first thing I see is Carl. Wait, you know what? I opened it up and it's the last ones. I see Carl putting 126. I know what that means, Carl. I see what you did there. And I'm not going to hit the end of it going, why did Carl put that number? I know what you did, sir. I swear, every time you come back on in my chat, a little bit more of the master comes with you. And that does mean you're doing your job correctly. Wow, Nick. Wow. I'm going to get in trouble, guys. I'm in that I've got that Friday mindset. No, I do not need a comment dump on top of a comment dump. Okay. First through the door is Donna Carleen sneaks in and grabs a seat up front. Wow. Maybe all those people bothering me to become a pastor have a point. By the way, which one of you yahoos sent the Church of the Gnome information to me? Seriously, which one of you sent me the Church of the Gnome? Because that is funny. But the last thing I need in my life is another cult-like entity. Seriously, I want to know. I know y'all want me to get ordained. I get that. But do you really want me to have like REV in front of my name? Do you know what that would do to my psyche if I had that? That would be me officially taking a job, J-O-B, and I would feel like Job, J-O-B, because Joe, J-O-E, would rain hell upon me. No, no, please let me remain freelance. Please. Because if that becomes my job, it becomes my job. And I like that the paper collar is a uh, inside joke kind of reference, not an actual piece of my attire. I nearly did that. I very nearly did that. And then I learned history. And I'd get in trouble because, oh no, I have a private chat. Thank you for admitting it wasn't you, Joe. That narrows the suspects down. I am concerned if it was genuinely an algorithm thing. I think that might be scarier. And Trey stumbles in, tripping over chairs. Oh, great. The two most likely people to do something like that just told me no. Dang! Why Donna's so forceful? Picks up Trey, puts her on the couch. Wow. That was an experience. Just for a moment, I had a rush of vague possessiveness of why are you playing with my toys? She looked it up. She looked it up. Okay. I just saw Trey do a squee thing. Good morning. And good morning, Carl. Is Trey drinking already? That room? No, she's not. She's on that pure, crazy crystalline joy, and I don't mean meth. She's not a retired stripper from a trailer park with one good tooth and a billboard on her face. But hey, Witsman dudes, I'm ready for more coffee now. Sigh, on my way. Don't be. Was it you? Were you the one, sir? Because like the number 3 suspect just popped up in the behind the scenes with a slight smile. No. Oh god. I don't know what's scarier, the fact that the big 3 didn't do it or the fact that it could be the algorithm. The high strangeness is getting strangely high again. Speaking morning drinks wanders off to make breakfast drinks. Hi, Foxy. Hey, Foxy. Sorry, I was interpreting Trey stumbling. Oh, I'm tripping. Why is it always you 3? I'm sorry. I just got in the private chat. Does that make us like the Golden Trio from Harry Potter? And I am not awake enough to do a proper McGonagall. I need that cute black lady who does the really amazing Maggie Smith to cut in. We have no glaring sky orb yet. Probably not an hour or so. Is there that much time difference? Oh, okay. Hey, Thesis. Yeah, I only just rose around here an hour ago. Hey, Thesis. And Foxy wanders back in. There, breakfast drinks are done. Dog fed and watered, warm blankets acquired. I think I'm ready for the show. You water your warm blankets? That's an interesting thing. Anyway, morning. Hi again, Foxy. And Richie in the background is growing a lightning-shaped scar on his forehead. Anyway, morning, folks. Rich, that means most of the usual suspects are here. Yes, and more. We got greetings from Thesis. Good morning, Thesis. I look forward to our future chat. I just have to check the schedule because we may be celebrating my son's birthday that day. So I have to make some connections with folks, and many of the unusual ones. Caffeine is starting to kick in, so good morning, all. I miss it in the morning. What's the difference? The show brings in a lot of unusual people, and we got greetings for Rich and hello, Grant, and doesn't it? Unusual, that's a good word for it. Post-Voldemort Harry? Okay. I mean, face it, the hobby of several of us is avoiding sharp metal as we try to hit others with sharp metal. It's not very usual. It's not very sharp either, usually. Hey, Grant. Hey, Grant. Bet you're doing a secret case study on this and the green room. Oh, we know he is. We know that Carl has, just reams of books that he won't publish till he passes, thinking that that will get him out of reach. It's St. Patty's Day, which means I'll be Ubering all weekend. It's not. But looking at around at how normal people act, I'd rather hang around with the weird ones. Who's weird? The goofballs who art and create and think we should all just be nice to each other? Or the people who have proven their political affiliation by driving the 3D printed version of a third grader's car drawing? Moving on. Usual suspects for this show are unusual people, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Bless you, Dawn. And that is, of course, Dawn Dulas, resident showrunner for Indie CD 411, and, of course, the creator and inspiration of this little art piece, Buddy and Georgette, where she tells the stories of her fanciful felines on Facebook. Pausing to allow the squee to echo through the valley. Tiptoe through the tulips. Anyway. And, that makes sense. In Pittsburgh, St. Patrick's Day is not a day. It's a month-long celebration. Hang out with the unusual people. They tend to be more understanding of quirks. Yeah, my boss did, so I try to. Howdy, Grant. Hope your upholstery survives amateur weekend. Indeed. I do not intend to be driving anywhere during amateur weekend, because amateur weekend and amateur hour near a college are things not to be meddled with. Although, as the consumption of alcohol has become less popular among especially the younger crowd, and prices go up, it is getting safer to drive on weekends, I have noticed. Gotta find the silver linings, folks. Thought about writing up a scientific study, and then thought, why? Why frighten the public? As a pagan, Donna celebrates it as Irish Day. And I totally understand that. It means for me, what does St. Patrick's Day mean for me? Sometime this weekend I am going to watch The Quiet Man. With John Wayne and I think it's Maureen O'Hara, absolute goddess. I might watch McClintock for the same reasons. And I will definitely be trying to watch Darby O'Gill and the Little People, because it is necessary. I will be eating probably a Reuben sandwich, because the corned beef came in the delivery yesterday at about 9 o'clock, because Mandy ordered frozen pizzas for our evening munchies as we were watching anime. And since she had already made the order, she put in the order for the at least one corned beef brisket, dude. I say at least one because if I find a good sale between now and shortly after St. Patrick's Day, they will go in my freezer, because blessed is the Reuben among sandwiches. You don't need to like it. That's okay. But I do. Makes note to bring in his home bag. I've never had anyone vomit in my car, but I've had a girl vomit on my car. Oh, that sucks. Dial down volume. I opens a portal. Joe's technomagery has increased. Wanders in, drops a light, grabs an energy drink, wanders back out through portal, reminds everyone cake is a lie before closing the portal. Thank you, Gladys. For us, it's more a day of remembrance and celebration. Again, fair. Pie Day! And hey, Joe. And I felt bad about reporting it because I knew it was a $200 fine, but she didn't even try to help me clean that offer. Wow. Ted forgot something at home, listening to Modus engaged while I get to deliver. Well, it means you're listening. Don't forget to like and share, folks. I know you're subscribed. And before we get into the actual on-time-ish comments, let's drop one. And since Trey was first through my messenger and we had a long chat, we'll open up with her. Now, let's see. And that puts us right with Donna singing. Hey, Donna. At least there was plenty of mojo to play with last night. I do wonder how many people I know were playing the opener closer game, and how many people I know were just like, who trying to take advantage of the opportunity to solve world problems. Hey, Don, while you're out, you know the drill. Oh, I sure assume he's referring to Munzie. Trey uses pillow to smack like button. Does that mean there's a pillow fight going on? Because there will be imagery in my head and I can't be held accountable for it? Share. Okay, this one time at Bard Camp, I used the hand of Reggie! You came on! You wanted to be in there when I read this. I'm like, why did he... Aha! Repent your sins, boy!
To be honest, I forgot about that.
Whew! Whew! I jumped straight. I jumped straight to fire and brimstone right there. Repent your sins. Drains gin off like and drops it in the salt. Whoa! I have a very flammable like. Okay. I get Dunkin' and donut for my troubles. Would I want a Boston cream pie or one of those maple long johns? That's hard to consider right now. Maybe I'll get pie for dessert tonight. I might make it a pear pie. Speaking of Bandcamp, waits for links to appear. And I just saw Foxy says precisely drops like using tweezers. I saw her in like full bomb tech gear, just sliding the like in, because I think Foxy is old enough to have the generational trauma, which is having played Operation. And to the person who thought it would be funny to scrape down the edges of the little button so that the noise has more shock to it. Every once in a while, like the X in my Zillennial status gets really large and menacing, we're already supposed to have pie for dinner. I like pie. I had oatmeal for breakfast. I had a shake. And it is Pie Day. I hope everyone is staying well rounded. Wow. And Bladed Thesis Bandcamp. There it is. Good morning to everyone. Happy Friday to all. Hey, Chris. Foxy's waiting for the squee. Hey, Chris. Dawn is only listening, so she won't be able to squee until Nick announces the arrival of Chris. No, she'll squee. We just won't see it written. I used to be able to drop pi to the 10th digit. Cool. Hey, Thesis. Accountability. Oh my, was that today? In Indiana, it's legally 3.2. Look it up. Indiana Pi Bill. That's dumb. Indiana rounded 3.14 to 2. Why am I not too shocked? Okay, you know what, folks? I occasionally get in trouble for being an ecologist, but the overfishing of corn sharks in Indiana has become such a problem that the dumber of our species are not being culled at a rate to protect the rest of us. And please think twice when you are dealing with corn sharks. Now, I understand they can be a nuisance species. Sometimes, depending on your housing and situation, you have to cull fields of corn sharks for the safety of children and such. I understand that and respect it. But guys, really, can we cut down on the excessive corn shark hunts? Because they are part of the ecology. And without them, idiots and people who attempt summonings that shouldn't live entirely too long. Anyway, you know what? I need a commercial after that.
Hi, I'm Auntie Foxy, and I'm a crafting addict. I make custom jewelry from recycled materials, and Foxy has wares if you have coin. You can find me at indiecity.org/about-auntie-foxy. I hope to see you there.
We lost Rich. The corn sharks got him. Burr, burr, burr. Wait, I gotta do the Fred Scuttle. That's a fairly obscure reference. Okay, where are we? I'm not even a mathematician, and that drives me nuts because math challenged me knows that's not right. It does occur to me, if Indiana is rolling pi to 3.12, that does explain the huge number of bungled summonings, because geometry is important when you're drawing your spooky circles. I just find it funny that Indiana decided to pass a bill on it, and now, granted, that bill was passed in 1897. I must have accidentally hit the pause button because I was behind in the video. What happens? I always use 3.14 because that is the way. Funnily enough, altogether, it is legally wrong for schools still teach the real pi. What's that? Am I reveling in academics? Speaking the truth to power? Is that my jam? What's that? Books are for building, not burning? Let's go. Wow. A sudden Spice 8 rack reference. Okay, same. Funnily enough, although we're there. Rolls eyes. It's not confusing at all. Wasn't me. I'm not even in StreamYard. And then you were. I see. Me either. I was looking at the Munsey score, so I didn't do it. Wait, I don't have studio access anyway. Oh, you don't? Okay. Trey was buying crochet. Is that why that happened? Am I going to be excited when I find out what motivated the... Okay. Because there were discussions. And I'm delighted. I don't even know how to guess why. You will. This is why I am on... When I am on Thesis is my tech support. I'm in, but I'm setting up a recorded video for later. Yes. Belated Thesis After Dark. I love how I can hit the tone when I say yes. And I saw Trey mouthing in perfect time, knowing what was coming, and Joey nodding. So yes, my friends know me too well. Oh, you still could have done the thing silly. I'd stay out of the way. We didn't get to see any because clouds. It was a muddy sort of crimson, like a very old blood stain from ancient times that just refuses to be cleaned. One of the rare times the moon didn't feel like the moon. And it oddly felt something like a betrayal, which I'm sure doesn't make any sense. But if you read the lunacy story, maybe it does. They don't consider HE double hockey sticks or other word for donkey, or the spelling that thing that holds back water plus an N as swearing. Oh, that's good to know. Feel better, Sarah? Yes. She's having some swelling of her legs out of the blue, so I am concerned about her. However, and Sarah, you may or may not be watching. You're probably watching. 1, we are pulling for you. 2, y'all behave. Sarah, I'm going to need you to keep your legs elevated and stay hydrated. Behave. Sarah, you don't have to. But the rest of y'all have to behave. No. Feel free to shut me into whatever. I really want to. You have to ask, Richie. Of course it's Rasputin. Of course. Well, there's one frame, and I may have to do the whole find the movie, find the scene, full screen it, and screenshot it to have the specific frame in mind where I can't remember the blonde's name, but Helga or whatever, so I can put Aunt Donna's head on her, and then your head on Rasputin, like just slightly oversized for the scale because it's funnier that way. That's dangerous, Carl. At my age, Foxy, nah, have fun. They can't fire me. True. No, I'm not bringing that comment up. I would not do that, Carl. I would not deep fake. No. So we're just moving on. Whew, we're just skipping right on past that. I was thinking more of the strangeness of this group than saying that. Electric Boogaloo. 3, this time is personal. No. 3 has a very specific title, and I am not even kidding. I am very pleased with it, and part of it will be putting Daphne Leitch's, not just Daphne Leitch's comment on the back of 2, which I need to find again, because I'm going to quote her on the back. She gave me permission, but probably put her in the dedication of 3, because 3 is in part being written especially for the one and only Daphne Leitch. Fire 3, this time it's personal. That's a mental image. And Hence in Hellfire, 125.3. Stop me before I write again. All this weird stuff. I blame Dan firing up that stove yesterday. Best of luck today. Old Dan playing with fire. Indeed, I think it would be run like Hermes. True. Fly like Foxy. Fly like a beagle to the sea. Fly like a beagle, let my ears carry me. Anyway. Dang it, Nick, I have a mental image of two lines of Jedi scowling at each other, hurling insults back and forth in thick Irish brogues, and suddenly the lightsabers on one side are green and the others are orange! Yes! It is the greatest mix-up that you have ever seen. Me mother, she was orange, and me father, he was green. Okay, I need to find that song. I'll get in trouble, but at least I'll be equilaterally in trouble. 126, LOL. Yeah, see, 126. I remember. Hey, don't forget the Scottish line with their blue and white lightsabers. They have Sean Connery. They don't need a holiday. Wow! Wow, that was a little spicy. Possibly 70, 80-mile wind gusts. So what you do is you put a chair in the front lawn, and you sit, and then you let it go whoosh, and then you lean. And then you go back, and you lean. It's a poor man's roller coaster. If you put your feet in a kiddie pool and splash, it's poor man's water slide roller coaster. What do you call that? Splash Mountain? Oh, yeah, let's go. Then they both unite when the English show up. Sorry, Glenn. Ted says hi. Getting coffee now. Rock on. Hi, Ted. We love Ted. 135. Wow! The unexpected Foxy Shank. Did you catch that at that nice 45 degrees upwards into the kidney? I'm so proud. Like, I'm bleeding out, but I'm proud. Well done. Looking for that sweet spot, Reddit style. Anyway, trying to figure out who Ted is, then remembered, wow, Don's Hoochie Coochie Man is named Ted? Wow. I'm going to run an ad. Just. Baby?
Hello, I'm Dan Hallfield. I'm the senior editor and publisher of Abelian Webzine, the world's oldest free creative writing e-zine since 1997. Since then, we have helped over 500 amateur writers learn what they needed to turn pro. www.aphellion-webzine.com and read not only what we've got going on right now, but 28 years worth of our archives of stories. Thank you very much.
Aphellion is 2 years away from its 30-year birthday anniversary. Are you reading it? You should be. A lot of people I know have written in there. I'm sorry, I forgot my hair tie. I'm hot. Well, maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's gnomish genes. Anyway. And let's see. We used to live at 126 Greenwood Cemetery Road. That's going to leak into my mind and come up the next time I need an inappropriate address in a book. There could very well be a Greenwood Cemetery Road in Valesburg. It would not surprise me. And yes, to the people who are wondering, I will be eventually drawing out the map of Valesburg and the surrounding areas. Yes, to the people who know me, how long till we get to do some kind of RPG in Valesburg? Possibly. I have to pick the system. Would I use Hanson Hellfire to relaunch the base plus 2 system in a setting of my own? I would never. Well, hardly ever. Anyway, comment dump. And there is. I'm just not hitting the button. Our house number is 420. Do what you want with that info. Not me, but I would have. The Church of the Gnome. Have to look that up. In the contact, AI Google says, so trust that with a grain of thoroughly washed rice. Not salt, thoroughly washed rice. Context of internet slang 126 is often used to represent the phrase, I'm not even trying, which translates to, I want you to stay. Back to driving, will be home shortly. Thank you, Dawn. I'm a bit surprised that Google knows that, but it is correct. Excellent. Hey, Rich, you have enough information. Should we sign Nick up? No. All jokes aside, please don't. If and when I choose to become ordained, it will actually be in the full, in a denomination I am fully comfortable with. While there's a lot of jest, I would never take a fictional or joke title association like that, because it is something that I have come very close to doing literally as my chosen profession. At one point, I was very, very motivated in that direction. However, my duty as eldest son and my name nearly being extinct in the world right now, there are shockingly few direct line Luxembourgese out there. That actually isn't a joke. So while I will joke around quite a bit, I do ask that you guys don't ever take it that far on count of the reason that I have not sought to be ordained is not for lack of interest. It's that if I were to take that job, when and if I would actually be taking that job. So in this rare occasion, I will put my net persona and my general silliness aside and humbly beseech you, please don't. I think I need a nap. Yep. Talk to you boners later. I agree, Grant. Happy nappy. I found a wizard frog pattern. Those who know, yes. I fully know, and that will make someone very, 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 very happy. You agree I need a nap, Foxy? Or just like, we are pro naps and nap-related substances. Happy Friday, Sydney Koepp, and she's here so I get to run the square ad she needs to update. Where are we? Ha-ha! I'm still here. I just always have that glitch when I run the Square ads. I have a couple Square format ads that I have to disappear to make not look weird with these like uber weird. My background is a disaster. I am aware of this. And let's see. Napsla in general. It has a star cape and pointy hat. Oh. Oh no. Okay, I have to admit, I was concerned you found a mouse that would be legally distinct from a property-owned mouse, but not that property-owned mouse. Hi, Cindy. Waves. Hey, Cindy. Sorry, I just had one of the more bizarre fan art thoughts run through my mind. Everyone's greeting Cindy. See you later. Happy Pie Day! It's 8:29 here for reference, Nick. Well, it won't be when you get this. No! Wow. No, it won't. Not necessarily time difference that makes the sunrise later. We have a hill behind us, and the hill hides the sun until about now. So it makes it easier for you to maintain what you do in the shadows. You read books, get them at Amazon.com/store/Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert. You need art. Here it is, deviantart.com/Nick T and rollcruise.art. I do commission artwork. Feature another book review tomorrow. Thank you. Heart of Sacrifice is available. You can also get it by signing up on Patreon at the two upper tiers. I need to do a release announcement. Yes, you do. Tune in to Nevermind the Furthermore today at 9 a.m., which is then, but just not now. Her Romana is showing again. Okay, guys, and I mean this with the highest of praise. Those of you who know, look at Cindy Koepp's author/whatever paid picture right there and tell me she doesn't look like she belongs in classic Doctor Who as a variant Romana. You can find the rest of Nevermind the Furthermore's here at youtube.com/@NicholasTockert. I used to really enjoy a good Reuben. Too much is no longer safe food. You have my deepest and most heartfelt condolences. Oh boy, I should never have looked at the new fonts in StreamYard. Some of them are just painful. Oh no. I do miss my pie, guys. Someday I might be able to get another bird. Maybe not a pie, they're hard to find, but a squawky could be fun. Aww. Looking forward to St. Patrick's Day buffet at Tap House. Corned beef, Irish stew, Irish cheddar, mashed potatoes, and it's... I'm just gonna... Okay. You almost killed me with that one. Almost did me in. The lamentations. Like, I need to get a little, like, ghosty thing on a popsicle stick to hold up when my spirit leaves my body. I got home. Had a slight delay. There was an accident in Knoxville. Big surprise. Oh, boy. Help Nick be safely dangerous and teach others to do likewise. Patreon.com/The Historical Fencing Guild. Yes! And Cindy, in case you missed it, tonight's HFG will feature me showing off and possibly unboxing something new I got in a box. It is right here. It is not what I expected, but ho ho ho! There was a sale and my wife found it. Tune in the Historical Fencing Guild tonight at 7 p.m. her time, 8 p.m. that time. Sorry, I just saw a private message of betrayal and utter torment. Swords and Tea, youtube.com/@Bladed Thesis. Brian has been reporting of greater recovery joys. Help him out by getting some books. Yes, we need to get you healed and stuff so that you can come out and play as soon as the weather gets nice. Or sit around and watch other people play. Large hot coffee with cream and mocha and strawberry glazed donut. That sounds glorious. Chris Squee and my baby Squee commencing the dreaded double squee. Just coming in through the windows. That's what that projected 50-mile-an-hour wind is. Darn, out of break. Go to CKOEPP.com for Dragons and Books. We'll catch up with you later. We are missing you already. Good day, Cindy. That did not sound like a corn shark for a minute. All right, fellow millennials. Which was the more traumatic game, Operation or Perfection? Yes. Okay, get ready for department later, folks. Later, Rich. I did not see that. That's what everyone says when they hit Cybertruck. Have fun trying to deal with the dumb, Rich. Roll, fight the power. So I may have told a dear friend who doesn't always believe in themselves, and I won't drop names because I don't, last night, that if you don't believe in you, believe in the me that believes in you. Why commas matter. Had to reread Foxy's comment. I do that a lot when sleepy. Kind of figured. I'm kind of sleepy yet. Thank you, son. I appreciate that. And a whole lot of people say hi, Xander. Hi. Fusroda! Please, Dragonborn. The shouting is waking everyone up. Anyway. No, that is not a Skyrim reference. That's a Gurren Lagann reference, which is an incredible anime except for the last episode, which did not happen. Bad weather heading towards most of us later today and for the weekend. Be alert, safe, and careful. Indeed. That's one I will have to be AF on because medically needed. Nod. Yeah, sleep is a thing. This is one of the worst headaches I've had, and I'm pretty sure the weather is to blame. Yeah. Just take care, Don. Hugs. When your teeth are part of your headache. Yes. Did I make Nick speechless? Wow, I do have strange powers. Most times that is the emergency. You see, I don't have gate guards for what I say. I have drunken Mexican federales who are easily bribed or distracted, but every once in a while they suddenly have to wake up and snap to attention because, like, the general has come by. Oh, that sucks, Don. Try to be aware of your jaw. You're probably clenching it a bit, most likely. Feels badly for those with weather pains, rubs the knee. Giggles. He was expecting you to go over the shield. You know, for all the people who warned me that I would get weather-related pain after my hip replacement, I haven't really noticed it much. Good, Thesis. I think I get your share, Thesis. That's too bad. That's not fair. Hey, Thoxy, but I'm glad you don't. Must feed the feline soon. See some of you later tonight. That first fall and winter was fairly sore, but I assumed it was still from the surgery. He said doo-doo.
Welcome, friends. I'm Bladed Thesis, and this is my tea house. Come join me every Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Mountain Time as we discuss Chinese culture, history, philosophy, and of course, martial arts. You can find me at youtube.com/BLADEDTH3SIS. Pull up a chair, grab a cup of tea, or the drink of your choice, and join the discussion.
Yep. Now, let's see now. I have much to do before work. I need to get moving. Happy Pi Day to all. Hope you had a great start to your weekend. Everybody stay safe with the bad weather moving in. Until next time. Till next time, Chris. See you later, Chris. Kitty lunchtime. See some of you later in that room. Have a great weekend. And thus the cries of Morning Xander, which I knew were coming, and I gave him while he was in line. Probably hop out of here soon. Need to wash the work vehicle and head on to Buddy's house to put new decals on. As soon as you said that, all I could think is assorted construction waifus. And I'm like, I bet I could draw a coven, construction coven, construction waifu picture for you. I'm pretty sure we can make that happen. I also need to mount the new lights to the top at some point today. Mounting, yes. I still remember how dizzy that ad made me. What? Why did it make you dizzy? Because of the form you were doing? You were the one who wanted to be spinny. Until next time, Gadget. Indeed. We're going to run some ads and wrap up because I'm over my hour. And I have a lot to do today. So, let's see. Did that one. I'm going to do this one.
From author Brian K. Morris comes a tale of irreverent holiday horror, told with much inappropriate humor. Dr. Victor Frankenstein creates the spirit of giving himself. Ho, ho, ho! Santastein, or the post-holiday Prometheus. Available at Amazon.com. Get your copy today.
My apologies if you saw me growling for a moment. I had an individual that was putting out very easily debunked allegedly metaphysical proof and was using it to scare someone I know. I dealt with that, but it was the case of, no, I know what that is. No. Nice try when I can see your monofilament. Anyway, on to happier ads.
Hi bunnies, this is Robin Yoda, just wanting to let you know I have a Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv/Robin Yoda. You can catch me there Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific playing Stardew Valley, Saturdays at 2 p.m. playing The Sims 4, and Sundays at 10 a.m. Pacific playing a random game from my Game Pass library. You can also find me Mondays on my YouTube channel, Robin Yoda the Lilac Bunny. I hope to see you all there. Thanks for watching.
Last night while I was writing, hi Robin. Yes, I saw Robin pop up in the chat. I saw staff pop up. Go, I'm tired, guys. Let's see. Next time, Gadget. Good day, all. And best of luck to your doctor. May your traffic be light. Please. I don't want to have to reschedule. I'm still just trying to check, an MRI on my spine to find out how bad it is and how long I have till weirdness has to happen. It was the multiple staff turns in a row that made me dizzy. Oh, I bet. Hi, bunnies. Yes, I did see Robin. Hey, Robin. Everyone's happy. Did I miss anything good Wednesday? Lots of silly jokes and art. Yes. You can always catch it in the review. They're fun to let run in the background. And if you want, I find when I am audiobooking many of the streams that I will run between 1.5 and 2x if I'm trying to catch up. It makes things. Oh my God! Are you okay? Robin was in Olympia early on Wednesday. Yesterday discovered I'm allergic to plums. Finding allergens is so fun. Absolutely, that's quite threatening. I will keep the stream live, even though I had just almost hit my last video to round up to find out that Robin is okay. Of course, if not, I can message her direct, but I know you guys will worry too. Okay, thank goodness. I am so glad. Ooh, that's not fun either. Y'all need to be careful with your allergies. Food allergies, I don't have a lot of that I know of, but skin allergies, I have all of them, so is what it is. But what I am not allergic to is this wonderful woman's work.
Hi, this is Kat. During the school year, I'm Mrs. Rothermel, but otherwise, I'm Rock and Roll Art Goddess, writing about my past and filming the present. I need you to join my Rock and Roll Art army and to check out my merch on Zazzle.com. What started out as journal therapy is now 4 books, I see, and an Instagram account to blow off steam, becoming a book, with another to do the same. A short film for a friend. No, this is not the end. Peace, love, and let me art.
Alrighty. And we have had to take multiple Benadryl naps. Well, I hope the Hat Man wasn't involved. Good morning. Good morning, Dave. Rock Art. Yeah, we had fun. I had no idea I was allergic. Took one bite. Small since I've learned to try new stuff. And instant blisters and pain. Wow. Went from no allergies to spin the wheel of allergies and hope they don't change. If you start encountering that, I recommend you look up. She's actually further back in the chat. Cindy Koepp. She has that problem and she's experienced it. She's more than capable of giving you advice and life adjustments to help. I am sorry, but because I have doctor's appointments, I can't get caught staying on too late, and I've already gone later than I should. So I'm going to let you guys go today. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I have a lot planned, and I hope you all find some of your better dreams this weekend. So keep writing, keep drawing, keep creating. As long as you do, you can edit it, you can improve it, but you can't edit a blank page. Yes, I know what you mean, Joe. Please keep chatting in the chat as you do. I just got a duck. I love you, and you should too. Well, all the love to you, Robin. You know that. We go way back. I still think you should set yourself up a VTuber. But now that I've bugged you all, I'm going to duck. See y'all Monday.